Okay, guys, good evening. Welcome to Crypto Base Media. Oh, nice. Sorry for the little delay. We are going to start anytime from now. Please kindly mute your audio, please. We are starting anytime from now. Oh, great. I hope you guys are having a nice weekend. I hope you all are having a nice weekend. Oh, great. So, our topic for today is market psychology. I just want to wait a little bit for more people to join us so that we can start as soon as possible. And guys, as we always do it, I'm going to paste the Zoom link in the chat session. So kindly help share to your friends. So they can join in. Status and social medias, please. We are going to start anytime soon. Okay, great. Thank you. You can keep on sharing. We are starting anytime soon. So guys, kindly get your pen and jotter because tonight's session is a session that you need to be very, very attentive. And then you need to jot down things. So you can understand this concept. So you can understand what market psychology is. If you are just joining in, kindly check the chat session. I just pasted the Zoom link, so please help share to your friends so that they can also join in on this session. Market psychology. I'm still admitting more people because it looks like tonight we are having a lot of people joining us. I'm going to be taking you on market psychology. So guys, get ready to learn. Get ready and get your friends ready also. You can share the link to your friends and then let them join in. Guys, every Saturday on Crypto Base Media, we hold a Zoom session to educate you guys, to update you guys about the market so that you can know what is going on in the crypto market, so that you can learn. There is a lot of advantage in learning, in information. That's what we do here at Crypto Base Media. We learn, we inform you guys. So that you don't get misinformed. We filter the noise for you. We bring out the analysis to you. We give you the analysis every blessed day. Shout out to Crypto Pastor. He's the CEO of Crypto Base Media and is doing a great job for you guys. Honestly, I won't lie. So with me tonight is Crypto Pastor. We are going to be taking you guys together. So guys, get ready. Market psychology. As I've introduced myself earlier, I'd like to do that again for the sake of those that are just coming in. I am Rock. And with me here, I have Crypto Pastor, your one and only village tormentor. So guys, we're about to start off now. So guys, get your friends in. Let your friends join in. Okay. So I'll be sharing my screen with you guys so that you can see my slides. The essence of me showing you guys my slides is so that you can also make screenshots so that you can as well refer back to everything that we've been teaching you guys tonight. So guys, you need to get your jotter and your paper ready, your jotter and your pen ready. We are starting anytime soon. Okay, great. I'll be sharing my screen with you guys right now. Okay, good. Okay, so market psychology. Market psychology. What is this slides? Okay. Okay, good. Good, guys. Anybody playing in the financial markets. The financial markets includes the stock market, the forex market, and so on, guys. And cryptocurrency, as you know, it is like a very profitable financial market. If you are playing in the crypto markets, you are playing in the money markets, you are playing in the $1 trillion market, you are playing in the early market. We are currently a crypto trader, you are early. You should be thanking your star that you are early here. You are early. You are luckier than a lot of your friends. And guys, I don't know, maybe some of us are selfish. We don't want to bring our friends in, but it's very important. You need to tell your friends about crypto. Tell them about crypto. Tell them about crypto-based media. Guide them to the way. Show them how to learn. If you've learned before, you should show your friends how to make this money. You should show your friends. So guys, without wasting our time, market psychology. Market psychology is the overall sentiment of a financial market. Like I mentioned earlier, financial markets can be a crypto market. It can be a stock market. It can be a forex market. Those are all financial markets, guys. So now, when we say psychology, psychology is basically like behavior, like part. That is what market psychology is, guys. That is what market psychology is. Let me try and admit more people in. Okay. They're not people in the waiting room. Okay. Welcome, guys. Welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. If you go to the chat session, you can share our link there so that I can share to your friends so they can also benefit from this night session. So guys, as I was saying, it is what the players in the markets think of the market. That's basically what market psychology is. When we say sentiments, what you think of it, is it bullish or is it bearish? That is what a sentiment is. The sentiment can either be a bearish sentiment or a bullish sentiment. So market psychology are just basically what makes a trader decide whether to buy or to sell. That is what market psychology is. That is what psychology is. It's like the behavior of the financial market. It's just like the total behavior of the whole financial market. Like we have personal behavior, but now it is the behavior of first trader, second trader, third trader, fourth trader, every traders in the financial markets, what they think of the markets, what they think of the crypto markets, what they think of whatever financial market it is. So guys, sentiments, like I mentioned earlier, I said we have bullish sentiments and we have bearish sentiments. I hope you guys can hear me. Please let me know. Let me know in the chat session if you can hear me. Let me know in the chat session if you can hear me. Send me an I if you can hear me in the chat session. Send me an I. Send me an I if you can hear me in the chat session. Nice. Great. So guys, bullish sentiments, like I said earlier, like in a bullish state, people expect that the market is going to go up. So they start buying in. There is optimism, there is hope that, okay, this is a bullish sentiment. Everyone, every player in the market, they are like, yes, everything is bullish. Let's take, if you've been trading since like 2021, for instance, you saw what happened in 2021. Coins doing 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 400%, 500%, and so on. So that state, that type of state, everybody's excited that yes, it is bullish, it will pump. Even a newbie can just come in and say, buy this coin, and then the coin is going to pump 100% sharp. That is a bullish sentiment. In that particular situation, the current psychology there is that every trader, they are bullish. They're like, yes, you can buy and make profits. Many people made money last year, 2021. I hope they've not lost the money this year. So guys, that is it. That is what the sentiment is basically all about. Bullish, when people expect the price to go up and then to continue going up. That is what a bullish sentiment is. And then a bearish sentiment, guys, when there is pessimism, when people are being pessimist, when they are like, okay, I don't think this market will pump. It's bearish. This is going down. It's bearish. Everything is going down. That type of sentiment is a bearish sentiment. And guys, what I want you guys to understand is that market psychology is like a little bit complex, because sentiments can as well change in a matter of no time. Sentiments change, people change. Like normally human beings, we are not trustworthy. We change, human beings change. Although people are trustworthy, but the point I'm trying to give out is that human beings, we change in behavior. We are unpredictable. We can change. So that's why I said sentiments also can change about the markets. The markets can be bullish today. Tomorrow is going to be bearish. Okay, let's take, for instance, a group of investors. They're like currently in a position or investing in a coin. And then suddenly they notice some turn-ups that they said, oh no, we are removing our money. That's the sentiment that is being changed. That's the sentiments being changed. So guys, moving on to the next one. We have factors that contribute to market psychology. Factors that contribute to market psychology. I would like to admit more people in so more people can join us and benefit from this session. Great. I hope you guys are enjoying this session. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Emotions. Some of us are familiar with these factors already. But here now, I want you to listen attentively to understand how they work with market psychology. So the first one is greed. In a bullish market or in a bullish sentiment, people are greedy. Like when you have greed, you want to make money. Okay, you've set your target of like 50% earlier, and then now he said, oh, this coin can still do 100% more. Oh, it will still do 150% more. It's because every other traders beside you, they are being bullish. They have this bullish sentiment about the market. That's basically what the market psychology is. It's what you think about the market. It's what you think will happen. People think that it's going to pump. Why? Because they are excited. They're excited. It's the state of excitement is part of these emotions. People get excited. When you see they are excited, that's part of what they think together to say, okay, I want to buy this coin, it's going to pump. Yes, because others are pumping, it's definitely going to pump also. Also, we have euphoria. Euphoria is like the advanced excitement. Euphoria is like extreme excitement. I think that's the perfect word. Euphoria is extreme excitement. Where people are like very, very excited. Everything is in overbought region. All the coins are more than the RSI are like 70 and above. Overbought. Everybody is happy. Everybody is happy in the markets. They are making profits. That's a good thing, so that you understand what market psychology is and then how to use it to your own benefit and use it to make more money. So guys, stay tuned till the end of this session so that you can understand what I'm trying to say. So the two negative side, or let me say the contrary side of this emotion, is the fear and anxiety. Or I can also add doubt also, because doubt too is part of it. When you talk about FUD, uncertainty too is part of it. Fear, anxiety. So this basically happens when like the market is down, or we are seeing a downside in prices. People are afraid. People are afraid. They are saying, oh, my investment is down. Oh, this thing is going to go down more. Oh, I'm afraid. I don't think I can invest. Oh, I have to capitulate. So stuff like that, they are like what forms up a bearish sentiment in the market psychology. So guys, I hope you understand what this is. And then anxiety is like when like you're afraid to invest, you're scared. Well, like the popular saying that says scared money makes no money. That's actually very, very true. If you're scared, you're not going to make any money. Your money just be in USDT and be like that. But guys, I'm not saying you should not be scared and then not set up your risk management. No, that's not what I'm saying. You can set up your risk management and then you know that you can place a trade with your risk management and then you'll be on the safe side. You'll be on the safe side. So guys, that is that about the factors that contribute to market psychology. If we don't have these factors, there's no way people will think, okay, we are in a bullish market, I think I should buy. Yes, if I buy, it's going to pump. Oh, it's bearish. If I sell it, I think I'm okay if I sell. I'm not going to invest. I'm going to hold on. Let me check on, okay. Just want to admit more people in so more people can benefit from this. Oh, great. Great. Can everyone hear me? Can everyone hear me? Some are saying they can't hear me. Can everyone hear me? If you can hear me, say I. If you can hear me, say I. Let me hear in the chat session. If you can hear me, say I. Oh, great. Great, great, great. Great. So guys, moving on. Moving on. You have to note this. There is market psychology and there is individual psychology. Like I said earlier, the psychology is just like the behavior that are shaped by your emotions, the emotions of those fear, greed, anxiety, hope that I've mentioned earlier. So that is basically what it is. So now there is market psychology and there is individual psychology. Market psychology is what the total market, the whole market thinks about what is going to happen next. What's the whole market? If you guys can hear me, please send an I in the chat session. I think the network went for a while. If you guys can hear me, send me an I in the chat session. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. So I'm going to share my screen again now so we can continue. Okay, great. Great. So I was talking about individual psychology. Individual psychology is what only one person, a player, what that person thinks about the market, what that person thinks is going to happen. Individual psychology might be different from market psychology because the person might think, okay, everybody's thinking this way, I'm going to think this way. It depends on the person totally. And then, like I mentioned earlier, individual psychology also has to do with the factors that shape the same market psychology is going to shape individual psychology, the fear, the anxiety. The fear, the anxiety, it depends on that individual totally. So moving on to the next session, how to measure sentiments or market psychology. How do we know whether it is in a bullish state, whether people are bullish or people are bearish? How to know whether people are bullish or people are bearish? I would like to admit more people in right now. Okay, nice. Okay, great. So how to know if it's in a bullish state or if it's in a bearish state? So you guys must have seen the fear and greed index. Like when you see BTC's fear and greed index, you see people are fearful, panic, and then maybe people are greedy. You see the fear and greed index. Something like the meter on your cars, like something like the speedometer, it has a red and a green. When people are fearful, it will roll down to the red, and then when people are excited or when they're in the state of euphoria, you see that is in the green area when the market is very bullish and then is in the overbought region. So guys, one thing I want you guys to know is that there are TA tools, that means technical analysis tools that do this, but they're not always change all of a sudden. Sentiments change all of a sudden. That is why market psychology is a bit complex. Guys, I'm going to explain all these gibberish I'm saying, but I just need to admit more people right here. Okay, great. Okay, guys, the sentiments can be measured by the fear and greed index, as I said earlier. It can be measured by the fear and greed index, as I said earlier, and then technical analysis, they are not always reliable because sentiments change. Like I mentioned earlier, a group of investors now can think, okay, this investment is no more okay, we want to back out or we want to continue. They can change the sentiments, they can change the psychology, it can change suddenly. People can start saying, okay, it's bearish, it's no more bullish. That is what I just want you guys to understand at. So guys, how then do you use market psychology to your advantage to make profitable trading decision? Like, this is like the essence of this meeting, and then I need you guys to like the thing is market psychology. People basically when they feel fearful, when they are afraid, when the market is down, that's like an opportunity for you to enter. Like, that's like the right time for you to enter. You know, there's a popular saying that says buy the fear. That when you buy the fear, you'll be profitable. That's like an opportunities. That's like an opportunity for you to get in, because actually imagine a situation like the one that happened recently. Bitcoin dipped when we heard about the Russia, and other altcoin also dipped as well. So imagine you bought when that coin, that particular altcoin you are looking at, when it's dipped, you bought it at that particular level, and then you saw a quick a quick bounce back up. A quick bounce, that quick bounce, after you've bought, you've bought below when the coin dipped. That bounce, after that bounce, definitely you'll be in profit. I saw a coin that did about 23%, or was it 30%? I saw a coin that did that. And then there are other coins too like that. I did the same thing. And then people that were shorting and longing were like, they were in profits, enjoying themselves. Why? Because they understood the market psychology. They know that when most people think, or when most people are in the overbought side, when they are extremely excited, when there's euphoria, then the market needs to retrace. The market needs to retrace, and that is where sometimes the shorters, they will come in when they see that the stuff is in an overbought region, like when making use of the RSI, for instance. When making use of the RSI, for instance, if it's above 70, it's in the overbought region. So shorters come in and then they start shorting. There is no other thing that they are doing aside from studying the market psychology. They know that the whole market, they are bullish, they are currently buying. And then for them to be profitable, they know that there's definitely going to be a retrace, because it is already in the overbought region and people are already in euphoria. They're already in the state of euphoria. So everything needs to calm down. The market needs to calm down. They need to sell off. People need to take profits. And then that's where they come in. They short the market. It's the same thing for the longers. It's the same thing. When people are afraid, oh, the market is going down, the market is this, the market is that, everything is red, then they start coming in. They start coming in because that is where the real money is being made. There's a saying that says the real money is being made in the deep. That is where that red, where people are complaining, oh, they are afraid. No, I can't do this. I'm going to my village, doing this, doing that. Then they come in, they buy. In some days, they will be in profits. Why? Because they've studied market psychology. They've understood this thing. All you just need to know is that when everything is in an extreme, if there's extreme fear, you can buy. And then definitely, if it's bounced back up, then you can take your profits. Guys, it's very important to always take your profits. And then it's the same as when there's euphoria, when current cement. But guys, when you are doing this, you have to be careful. And then, as we've always advised you on crypto-based media, you need to always set your stop loss. So guys, I'm going to be handing over the mic to Crypto Pastor right now to continue. Yeah, I'm going to hand over to Crypto Pastor right now. Okay, Crypto Pastor, you can unmute your mic now. Crypto Pastor, okay.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. How are you doing? I'm very sure if you can hear me, just say hi in the comment section. Good evening, everyone, once again. If you can hear me, just say hi in the comment section. Wonderful. So I believe everyone can hear me clearly now. That's great. So welcome to this episode of the market psychology. Okay. Thanks, Rock. Thanks, Rock, for this wonderful, the wonderful class you just gave to us. Really benefited a lot. I'll just like to chip in some things. I believe you all are seeing what's going on in the crypto market, first of all. Let me first of all talk about what's going on in the market. Maybe from there you can actually relate. Okay. You see, let me start with what's happening in the crypto market. Whatever is happening in the crypto market right now, okay, is what is actually happening in the stock market also. You see, there's how war affects the market. I posted something on my Telegram channel of how various Afghanistan war, Iraq war, how it affected the crypto market. Let me just go to what's happening now, because we have to be talking about what is happening now. Okay, so what is trending now is the war between Russia, and Ukraine, and how it is affecting. Now, if you watch when the news first of all came out that there will be war, okay, it's just logical that, okay, fine, if there's war in so and so country. Ukraine is a very, very strong country that trades cryptocurrency. We all know that. Cryptocurrency is accepted in Ukraine. And when there's something like war, like, investors will be afraid to invest, even in the stock market, not just in the crypto market. And when there's fear, what happens? There will be a great sell-off. Now, I posted a chart showing how war affects the market. Guys, earlier, you can go and check earlier today when I posted the chart. You see, Bitcoin had a slight dip when this news of this war came to when they brought this news of this war. There was a dip. So now remember what they said. They said market psychology is the overall sentiment of the financial market. Now, the news brought fear to the market. It brought a great fear to the market. Do you understand? People were now scared. Investments were no longer safe. Yes, it brought a bearish sentiment. Remember, market psychology is the overall sentiment of the financial market. It is what the playmakers, that people call playmakers, think about the market. Now, there's a news going on that, okay, there is war. There's a news going on that, okay, there is war. Do you understand? So now it's just logical that, okay, this is just a bad news, because definitely once there is war, it's definitely going to affect the market. It's going to affect the investors' thinking. You understand? And once there's a very sentiment, like what happens next? There's going to be people's behavior towards market. That is, they'll sell. Bearish sentiment always leads to sell-off and panic. And as an investor, and when you know that it's good, definitely there's a bearish sentiment and there's fear, definitely there's a sell-off. What do you do? It's left for you to take your decision. It's left for you to take your decision. Market psychology makes you take, like I said, market psychology makes you take decision whether to buy or sell. Now, you cannot buy when there's fear in the market, or there's anxiety, or there's a bearish sentiment in the market, because the market is going to be very, very indecisive. So you not go and buy what you're not supposed to buy at that certain point in time. Do you understand? So there are different stages. See, I can't actually name all this, but there are different stages in this market. And each stage is, as a trader, you should know what decision to take. Now, that sometimes you just be in the market and be like, okay, the price will slow down. You no longer believe in this coin. You just hope that let's hope that this coin is going to pump. Let's hope that this coin is going to pump. Now, the market psychology is trading on hope. People are hoping that this coin is going to pump. There's time that you see a rally, that the market will just be going up. There's a bullish sentiment. Like now, this FTX, okay, that gave Ukraine, that depositing Bitcoin. That's even true. Let me just start with El Salvador. When El Salvador wanted to make Bitcoin a legal tender, okay, what happens next? I believe you all were aware of the massive pump when El Salvador was giving the making Bitcoin a legal tender. Even in as much as China decided to ban crypto, When China ban, okay, it's just a simple psychology. Look at the market. China decided to ban crypto. The market psychology was reading bearish because China had a very big impact on cryptocurrency then. Okay, the market psychology was reading bearish and the market went down. Do you understand? Immediately, someone decided to make Bitcoin a legal tender. The market psychology was reading bullish. What happened? We hit almost 70K. That's how to work with market psychology. You sense when there's fear, you sense when there's greed. You understand? You see at some point in Bitcoin, you see the market ranging. The buyers, the playmaker are just being observant when it's ranging up, down, up, down, up, down. They are being observant. They are being watchful. They want to know what happens next. There's greed in the market. Nobody wants to take a bold step. Everybody just playing safe. That's what we call greed. What do you do as a trader? You play also on the short term with them. You understand? You play also on the short term with them. You understand? So that's just how to work with the market psychology. And when sometimes there'll be panic. I'm just giving you instance of how instead of some market psychology that we have to just know. Sometimes there'll be panic in the market. Panic means, man, everyone is selling. I need to get out of the market. That was called panic. I believe one time when Bitcoin was going to, I had to put saying Bitcoin will go to 20K before ending of February. Bitcoin go to 5K. Bitcoin go to 10K. That is panic. Everyone panicking. Should I sell? Bitcoin is going down. Should I sell? Bitcoin is going down. So as a trader, you should know the decision you take at this point. You should know when there's panic in the market. As of last week, there was panic in the market actually. There was extreme fear and panic in the market. But you're not supposed to, as a trader, you have to just look at what's going on in the market, read the situation. Should I panic sell or should I hold? I can feel it's just panic in the market. Take your own decision and apply proper risk management. Okay. There's some point in the market that people will be depressed also. Like, okay, my retired money is lost. Like when the market has gone deep beyond, like almost 100%, that's called depression in the market. My retired money is lost. How can we pay for all this new stuff? I'm an idiot. Why did I invest in this coin? So you see, what in essence, at this point, there will be a point of disbelief in the market. There will be a point of people hoping in the market. I hope this coin pump. There will be a point of optimism in the market. There will be a point of belief. Time to get, like when point of belief, when the market is actually even making moves, pumping, going up, making moves, there'll be people, it's time to get fully invested. There'll be time that the market will pump massively. You understand? There'll be time the market will pump massively. There'll be time for a furor. Wow, I'm a genius. This market has pumped. Man, we're going to make money. There'll be time of anxiety in the market that, okay, the dip is taking, like, you'll be expecting the market to either go up or go down, and it's not going up, it's not going down. That time of anxiety, like the dip is taking longer than expected. You understand? There will be time for panic, like I said. There will be time for depletion. So, like in essence, let me just cut the story short. In essence, market psychology makes you take decisions on whether to buy or sell. You understand? When there's panic in the market, you through the market psychology, you know if there's panic in the market, and through that, you know whether you're going to buy or sell. So in essence, market psychology is the overall behavior of the financial market. It defines if the market is bearish or bullish, like Rock said. It defines if the market is bearish. I gave you instances of El Salvador when they legalized Bitcoin. I gave you instances of Ukraine when they're talking about the war and how it affected the market. I gave you instances of how when El Salvador legalized Bitcoin, how it makes the market psychology bullish and all. So that is how market psychology works. Okay, there are times there'll be greed in market, euphoria, fear, anxiety, and all. So market strategy actually just refers to the whole market, be it crypto and all, and what is really going on and what decision you should take at some certain point in time. The market, when the market is bearish, you are seeing that the market is bearish, and you're going into the market as if it is bullish. It is wrong. The overall sentiment of the market is showing you a bearish sign. Either it is panic, people are selling off, and you are entering the market with the fact that the bullish mindset that, okay, it is wrong. The market will just take you off and send you quickly to a village. So that is how you can use market psychology to your own favor. So, okay, you can go on Twitter. You see where they talk about fear and greed index. Okay, where they measure the fear in the market. So whenever there's extreme fear in the market like this, definitely it's a bearish sentiment in the market. It's as easy as that. So you don't have to just have to crack your brain or start looking for technical analysis to show you what to do and what not to. Sometimes you just have to just look at what news is going on in the market, what is going on, what are other investors saying. You can use Twitter, you can use any other platform. Check what investors are saying, what is going on, how is this war affecting the market, what are people doing. Okay, I posted something earlier on how if you go to Ukraine page now, you see they on their verified Twitter page on Ukraine, they said, I stand with people of Ukraine. They are not asserting the nations through Bitcoin and Ethereum. Even this news can also be a bullish sentiment for the market. Yes, because now Ukrainians, I even read a tweet of someone in Ukraine was like, their credit cards are not working. Their credit cards are not working and their banks are closed. But he has moved to Kazakhstan. Now he's in Kazakhstan, and the only thing he said he had was just crypto, Ethereum and Bitcoin. And with that, with an NFT, and with that, he could survive in Kazakhstan right now as I'm talking to you. Like I saw the tweet, it was like the credit card and his Ukrainian credit card and some other stuff are no longer working, but he has his crypto and whatever, Bitcoin and Ethereum and all. So through this, he's able to do some transaction, at least he's able to survive because they have shut down banks in Ukraine. But because of he had crypto, he was able to do some transaction. When somebody asked me today, a friend of mine, very close friend of mine in my house, was like, what do I see is about the future of crypto? I was like, I just screenshotted this Ukraine stuff in that, like, you just go to and type Ukraine and you see their verified page where they were donating through Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT. Like you can see now, there's war, and look at how crypto is helping out to see how people are donating to help the Ukrainians. You get, so you should know that crypto is actually having an edge at this point. Even this news is also a bullish sentiment. People depositing in BTC, people depositing in USDT, people depositing in Ethereum. Do you understand? So this is how you should just use the news you gather and everything and what you observe and what investors are saying to know what is going on, what the playmakers are trying to do, and the decision you're going to take as an individual in the market. Do you understand? So at this point, I believe you all understand how market psychology works. So I would just like to quickly introduce Terakarian. I think he just got here. I'll give him the mic to just enlighten us more on how the market psychology works. Okay, like I said, so that's just how the market psychology. So right now, we have to be just, to me right now, the market is currently indecisive. There are a lot of things going on in the crypto market. I'm still repeating, not just the crypto market also, even in the stock market. Basically because of this war and everything. You can see a lot of Ukrainians. I posted a chart. I posted a chart on my Telegram channel. Okay. I'm trying to go through the charts. Trying to go through the charts. Okay. Like if you look at the USDT to UAH, UAH is actually the currency for Ukrainians. Okay, I posted a chart there, so you can see that they are depositing more in. I don't know that if you can see that depositing more in their currency in the crypto market and also in the stock market, you can check it, and this high volume of UAH rising currently now. If we check the chart I posted earlier today, you see the high volume of UAH rising now. So to cut the long story short, what market psychology will do for you is that it makes you know the right decision to take in the market at a certain point in time. So pending when Terakarian is going to answer us, okay, I would like to take in questions at this point. I would love to take in questions at this point. So if you have any questions to ask, you can ask me any question pertaining this topic. Because to me, this topic is as simple and clear as anything. So you can ask me any question pertaining this topic. So I'm waiting and I'm anticipating your questions.
Hello guys.
Okay, Triakarian is here actually.
Crypto Pastor.
Yeah, welcome. I've been trying to reach you.
Yeah. I'm sorry for the. Today we are talking about market psychology, right? Market psychology. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
I hope everyone else can hear me. Yeah, okay. I can see the comment section. Now, I joined late, but from what I've heard, I think everyone here understands what market psychology is all about. Now, we have the market makers in this market, and we all know who the market makers are. The market makers are those big guys, the institutional traders, the banks, the government, and all that. So what these guys do is, when they study the charts, when they do their technical analysis, and they understand where price has to go, they understand where the demand zone is located and where the supply zone is located. The next thing is they use media to control how people feel. Now, these people is what you call the market, because the market is not just price, it's people. Whatever you are seeing on the chart is people. So the big guys, these people with media power, these people with power, they study the chart, they understand that, okay, the price of Bitcoin has to come down to this level. The price of gold has to come down to this level. So all they have to do is they share information that will cause fear, that will cause panic. They even go, to the extent of causing serious problems. Like there are times when you hear China has banned Bitcoin. China will continue to ban Bitcoin, and they do it with time. They time the market well before sharing such information. So that is what market psychology is all about. Okay, so like Crypto Pastor said, if you follow up the market, the media, if you know how to do it, because many people, they do it wrongly. Yes, there is a difference between following the media blindly and understanding what is on the chart before following the media. Now, what market psychology is showing you is, okay, the intentions of these big guys, okay? Because price is moved by intentions. So if you check the media, just like we have now, you are seeing the news, the war this, war that, you will understand that a lot of stocks, a lot of markets have been crashing. So this is simply telling you that the intentions of the big guys, the intentions of the market players is for price to fall down to a particular zone, okay, a particular buy zone. Everything you see going on the internet is intentional. Any news you see dropping on media is intentional. If not, they will not drop it. There are many things that are going on that you wouldn't know because they don't want to share the news. But everything they are sharing on the internet is meant to shaping the world. Like, it's meant to control the people, because majority of the market players are not market makers. Yes, majority of the market players are just retail traders. So these guys have designed a way to control the market with this stuff they do. Okay, so that is what market psychology is all about. Now, if you want to make good use of market psychology, here's what you are going to do. You need to be good in technical analysis. Yes, you need to be really good in technical analysis, because everything you're seeing on the media, everything you're seeing on Twitter, everything you're seeing there have already been represented on the chart. Okay, just like I said, when the big guys spot a particular buy zone, all they have to do is go out there, share bad news or whatever they want. They can even cause troubles just to get price to move to their own direction. Remember, I said price is driven by intentions of the big players. So if you, as a trader, you want to make good use of market psychology, all you have to do is understand the chart. Understand the chart, because it is through technical analysis that you will really get to know where price ought to be. So that the next time when you see certain news, you will know, yes, Bitcoin is supposed to go down. Sometimes when Bitcoin down, people start panicking. Some people panic late. Some people, when Bitcoin starts falling, they will be holding on to Bitcoin. They will be telling you, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip, not knowing that price was supposed to go down. But if you have an understanding that, okay, this is where price is going technically, when you see this news, you will know how to work with them, okay? Now, sometimes, let me talk about that greed and fear index that we see on Twitter. Sometimes people do not know how to use that information. People do not understand it. Now, when that index is showing you greed, it means that price have pumped to an extent and people are ready to start taking profits, okay? If something like this is happening, if you check the chart, you will see that if you, not just the lower time frames, if you check the higher time frames on your charts, okay, global charts, you will see that price is located at supply levels, resistance zones, okay? So if you're seeing something like that, it means that price will drop. The same thing with when you are seeing fear. Anytime you start seeing fear on that index, it means that price is already at a buy zone, especially when you're seeing very low figures like 13 and 15. So if you truly understand technical analysis, you wouldn't have problem with all these information. You will know how to understand these informations, okay? Otherwise, the big players will continue to play with your emotions, okay? So good understanding of technical analysis and market psychology will help you, make better trading decisions, okay? At least you will know when to buy it, as in you will know when to how do I put this? You will know when to enter a trade, when to long, when to take long positions or when to take short positions. You will know the good news to buy and the good news to sell, okay? You don't just follow anything you see on media. So if you want to make good use of market psychology, I recommend that you understand and master technical analysis to an extent, okay? I think that will be all for now. That will be all. Crypto Pastor, if you can hear me, please unmute yourself.
Okay, yeah, thank you to the Karen for thanks for the great insight you gave to us. So once again, we are going to be attending to some questions. So whatever you don't understand, you can drop your questions. Okay, somebody have already dropped a question. What tools and advice do we need for us? What tools and advice do we need for us that are into full-time job to fast-track charts for price movement so we can secure our funds into depression? Please kindly rephrase that question again, please. If I'm going to the next question, kindly, Crypto Messiah, kindly rephrase your question again.
I think I understand his question.
Okay, if you understand, you can go on.
Okay, like, many people have day jobs, okay? So they don't really have time to follow up the market and all, okay? So like what I just finished saying, if you want to understand this market, okay, just learn and master technical analysis. I'm telling you that every news the government is dropping out there on the media about this financial market have already been represented on the chart. There is nothing you will find on media about this financial market that is not on the chart. Like, they have to look at the chart first before, sharing whatever information intentionally to align with their own intention. Like, okay, let's say they spotted a resistance zone or a particular supply zone. So they have to share information, they have to share content that will make the world happy, okay? Something that will make people want to buy more, so that people will buy more. So if you understand the chart, you're not just following the news. You don't even need the news again. So you don't need to be active 24/7 to trade and become successful in this market. You don't need to be following the news every now and then. So if with simple understanding of technical analysis, you don't need the media. You can trade, you can just come do your analysis. 5 minutes analysis will do. Yes, it doesn't take time to do a simple analysis. The only problem is that when you're learning, that's when you are going to spend time. The only time, the only season you spend time as a trader is when you are learning. Okay, when you're back testing your strategy, when you're trying to master your own strategy. Okay, but once you have passed this stage, I think everything becomes easier for you, because you won't need to be checking on the media every now and then. You don't need that. Okay, you don't need that. So I think I've answered that.
Okay. Okay, the second question is, what trading strategy we recommend for some of us that don't really have much time in doing technical analysis and keeping tab on coins to fast track charts for price movement?
Like I just said, you can't come to this global market and say you don't have time to learn. Yes, you can bring out some moons, okay? I don't know how, I don't know what you're doing. Maybe you don't have any time at all. I don't know. It's not possible. But if you really want to make money in this global market, all you have to do is map out time, okay? How does it doesn't matter how little the time is. Bring out at least 1 hour, 2 hours every day to study the chart. 2 hours daily is okay for you, is enough, okay, to study the chart, study technical analysis, okay? See, you can be using simple support and resistance with market structure. Just support that, just bring out some moons, master support and resistance with market structure, and that is it for you. Okay, so anytime you be doing analysis, to just take you 10 to 5 minutes and you are done. Trading is meant to be simple. Yes, trading is meant to be simple. You do not need too many technical information to become successful in this space. So don't ever think that time is a problem. Time is not your problem. The problem is you have not strategized. You have not made the decision to go into this, or maybe you don't have a mentor. You don't have somebody to put you through. Okay. However, your schedule is, if you have the right person to talk to, he will put you through. Okay, that's why you join communities. Okay, so that you hear from people, you know how they are able to make it. In my community, we have busy people. Okay, professionals, doctors, lawyers. They also go to their businesses and all that. But at the end of the day, they still trade. Okay, so time is not the problem here. It is how to manage that time that is the problem. So, and you wouldn't know if you don't have somebody to talk to. Okay, so any strategy can work for you, no matter the time you have as a person, no matter the time you have as a person. So I think I've answered that question. Is there any other question?
Okay. Someone said, I saw something on China today about crypto ban. Though I didn't see what you saw today. So he said, now in such cases where we have good news from the Korean end and the amplified ban from China, how do you debate on this in order to understand the market psychology?
Okay. Now, just I have mentioned something like this before. Like I said, all these news going on, they are all intentional. Okay, remember I said price is moved by intention. Okay, price is moved by intention. So if you see something like this, all you have to do is go back to your chart. Okay, go back to your chart, zoom out, do your technical analysis. Yes, do your technical analysis, understand where price really needs to be. It's not just the good news that is pushing the price. Okay, the good news is just another man's way of controlling people. Yes, it's just a way of controlling people to feel happy or feel sad, and make decisions based on emotion. Okay, so when you see stuff like this, you don't even need to make any decision based on these news you're seeing there, because what makes you a profitable trader is the decisions you make. So you don't want to make your decision based on such type of emotion, because the news you're seeing there is either causing fear or making you happy, and this type of emotions can blind your judgment, and you just make careless decisions. So if you see stuff like this, just go back to your chart, study technical analysis without any bias, at all. Okay. The next question is that where can we see crypto related news on time so as to take advantage of news? The best place is Twitter. The best place is Twitter. Twitter gives you the first-hand information before it is shared on any website and all that. So I think the best place is Twitter. That's if you know the bodies to follow. Okay, it depends on the type of news you are looking for. If you know the right bodies to follow, I think you'll be updated. I don't think there's any other question here.
Yeah.
Someone said, I think they use the news to get people to do the opposite of what they want to do. It's not just that. The only thing is you have to understand that they are posting this news intentionally. Okay, they want you to help them push price to this particular point. Now, with their money, yes, they have the big money, but they can't push the market alone. So they are now using media. They are now using media power, okay, to give you this particular feeling. Okay, sometimes you see people, they post they bought so amount of Bitcoin. The Bitcoin they are showing you that they are not even buying it then. They can't buy Bitcoin now and post it now that they bought Bitcoin. So they only posted it when they need your help. They need you to feel, yes, this is the right time to buy Bitcoin so that you buy. So the main thing, the most important thing is just to understand technical analysis. Okay, so that when you see those sometimes all these things can be manipulation. So when you see those news, you can be able to differentiate between manipulations and fundamentals. Okay, because sometimes people mistake fundamentals with manipulation. Okay, so just have good understanding of technical analysis, and I think you will understand why certain news are out there. Yes, because when you understand technical analysis, you when you see this type of news, you know, yes, okay, these people really want price to go here. So you know that you're making the right decision. Yes, you don't just make your decision based on, I don't know, based on just how you feel or how a particular news made you to feel. It's not advisable at all. The fact that you are studying market psychology doesn't mean you are going in on trades blindly. No. Okay, no. Before going there to look for any news or whatever you're looking for, make sure you understand technical analysis. is very, very important. Because you can't understand market psychology if you don't understand the charts. It doesn't work that way. The two have to go together. So you have to understand the chart first before working with the news you're seeing out there.
Okay, I think that will be all. That's all the question for now. Yeah.
Someone is asking for Twitter handles to follow and get crypto-related news.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. See that Telegram group, that crypto-based Telegram group. I think that's the best place you can even get news, because they're not just giving you, because there are things you see, just like I said, there are things you see on Twitter. You don't need to work with them. Okay, you don't need to work with them. So I think the news, the contents that are shared on crypto-based media, I think it will work really well for you, because this guy, he knows what he's doing. Okay, he knows the news that you need and the one that you don't need. Okay, because like I said, some of these news are just, they are mere manipulations. Okay, they can mislead you, and sometimes if you don't have good understanding of the chart, you can misinterpret that particular news you are seeing. So it is best you follow maybe websites that, I don't know, they don't share careless information. I don't know, crypto-based crypto pastor, can you just give them some link and all that? But for me,
Okay. If you actually need where to follow, you can just chat me up, then I will respond to, at least I'll give you, like, you can follow like the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index. Okay, it's also on Twitter. You can just go and search on Twitter, Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index. You can use that one to also know what's going on in the market. Do you understand? Because the Fear and Greed Index actually shows the market situation. Okay, at today, February so what is going on in the market? Okay, are investors in fear, or are we in extreme fear, or are we neutral? Is the market neutral? Fear, and they're not afraid. So you can also go and look for Fear and Greed. Just type Fear and Greed Index on Twitter, and you follow them. But basically on this topic, because they also try to look at what's Fear and Greed Index on Twitter, also try to use what's going on in the market psychology to know if the market is in fear or panic, or I do post it steady. So through that, you can just know some kind of decisions to take at a certain point in time. If the market is bearish or bullish. Okay, so that's just it. So thank you.
I'm seeing a question here.
Okay.
Now that BTC trades in range, so we can only wait for a bullish breakout to confirm the positive news gotten from the ongoing crisis. This question is bringing me back to the same thing I have been saying. Okay, it's bringing me back. Now, if you understand technical analysis, you know that price moves from from zone to zone. Okay, take for instance an uptrend. An uptrend is simply the movement of price from a Pastor, are you trying to say something?
No, I'm listening. So yeah.
So if you understand TA, you know that like an uptrend is the movement of price from a demand to a supply, or from a support to a resistance. Okay, so anytime you see price at an area of concentrated buying pressure, okay, you know the type of things to expect there. Now, if a good news is coming at an area of concentrated selling pressure, maybe a resistance or a supply, if a good news is coming at such areas, you don't have to work with it. It's just like you spotted a bullish pin bar at a resistance zone. It doesn't make any sense. Okay. Now, let's say you are a technical analyst, you have analyzed the chart and you figured out that price is at a support zone, and all of a sudden you saw a bearish pin bar or you saw a bearish engulfing. Will you short the market knowing that price is at support? You are not going to short the market because that particular bearish pattern is not coming at a resistance. So a bearish pattern coming at a support is irrelevant. So if you want to understand how to use the news, it's best for you to understand technical analysis. Okay. So if you understand the position, the particular zone, the particular area where price is located at the moment, okay, call it location. If you want to use any news, understand the location of price. Okay, right now on the weekly time frame, price is located at a demand zone. So if you are seeing any good news, you can work with it. Okay, but remember, as a trader or an investor, or whoever you are in this market, always use your stop loss. Okay, the fact that all this thing works doesn't mean you just walk in blindly and you want to make money blindly. It doesn't work that way. Okay, so I think that is it.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay. That's nice.
No matter the news you are seeing, whether good news or bad news, make sure that the good news aligns with the chart, or the bad news aligns with the chart. If Binance is posting a good news when maybe BNB is maybe the BNB have tested a strong or a global resistance zone and is falling, like there is no good news that you're sharing that will affect people. It won't work that way. So that's just it. Just understand technical analysis, then you know the news to follow and all that. Right. I think that's all. That's all.
Okay. Okay, I think that's all the question for now. I really appreciate everyone for spending time to come to our usual section. I'm grateful and I'm glad to always have you here. And special thanks to Tirakerian for, coming over to give us his wonderful words and his wonderful words of encouragement, how we should fully market and all. We appreciate you once again, sir. And I thank Rock also for always trying to put things in place and making our meeting always successful. We appreciate you. So I believe you all have understood very well how market psychology works and how you can work with the market psychology. Because in this market, you have to put one or two things in place so you can know how to stay profitable in the market. The market cannot be singing bearish, 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 while in your head, you are singing bullish, bullish, bullish. It doesn't work that way. So before you make your trading decision, you have to look at what is the market saying? Where is the market heading to? Work with what you see. Don't hope. Don't say, let me try my luck. Don't wish. Trade what you see. Trade what the market is saying so that you can stay profitable on this space. So with this, I'm sure I've been able to convince you beyond reasonable doubts that market psychology will help you stay profitable and prevent you from going to your village on time. So with this gentle meeting that we had at this class, I'm sure you have benefited greatly. And again, before I forget, also, a community is also a psychology to me also. It's also a market, because once you're in a community that works, I always tell you, once you're in a community that works, sometimes what your fellow investors are saying will let you know what decision to take. Will let you know the trading decision to take at a certain point in time. In this space, you cannot do it alone. You have to come together. Yes, bring ideas together. See what other investors are saying. See the actions they are saying. From there, you'll be able to pick 1 or 2 points together and make your own decision. If you're on your own, you don't have to just trade the next thing. This person says this person says that, this person go to Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, hear this. You're just making drastic, irrelevant decisions. Somebody will post, I just sold off, you too, you sell off. Someone post, I just bought, you buy. Someone post, no. But once you're in a committee that works, a committee with like minds like you, a committee that knows what to do, that knows what to do at a particular point in time, do you understand? You would be able to take profitable decisions. Like now, let's take, for instance, you're in Love World crypto community. I'm using my community as an example, and I post, Bitcoin is doing this, doing that, but this is my sentiment. Do what I feel happening. I can't just post in the same group, Bitcoin. Then we'll come together. No, see what I saw, see what you saw. Then we'll make a decision together. Remember, I said 2 heads are better than 1. You understand? We'll make a decision together. At least the probability of that decision to come into place will be higher than when you take decision on your own. Do you understand? So when you observe, you see people bringing in other ideas. You see the ideas they are bringing on board. You balance it with your own and see if you all are on the same space. Then you know, yes, you are doing the right thing. So I urge you all to find a way to join a profitable community, not just a community that knows where they are going to, that has your best interest in mind, that works. If I'm inviting you, if you want to see Triakarian himself, you want to see where Triakarian himself is displaying, you want to see where Crypto Pastor is doing his doings, you understand? You have to join Love World Crypto community today. If you want to see what is stopping us from going to Average on time, if you want to see what is giving us the motivation we're having today, if you want to see what we are doing to stay profitable, you understand? If you want to be corrected and be caned in your bomb, if you want to hear Criterion dealing with you, then you have to join Love World Crypto community to stay profitable. We're not going to pet you. You have to walk. You're also going to walk. You're going to drop your own ideas. You're going to drop what you see. It's not a community that you just come and be taking signals. We're not just going to give you signals. We are going to teach you how to be disciplined. You understand? How to be a disciplined trader. How to walk and take decisions on your own too. You understand? So you have to also put in the work, not just say, okay, because I'm in a community, I will just relax. No, we will not allow you to relax. You understand? We will not allow you to relax. You are going to make sure that you are going to put in. Because when you even see that put in the work, you ask, what am I doing?
Exactly.
What am I doing? You understand? You'll not be comfortable. You understand? You won't be able to sit down properly. You'll be pushed to do what others are doing. That's why I say, in a community, do what billionaires are doing. When you see when billionaires are making money, you say, even in the bearish market, people are making money. You will know that, yes, there's something you need to do to be like them. You have to do what these people are doing to be like them. So at this point, I advise you all to come and join Love World Crypto community, where you see, imagine you being in the midst of people like me, people like Triakarian, people like Rock himself. When we are dropping ideas to stay profitable in the market, why will you fail? If you fail, it's your fault. Because we will see we are going to be dropping decisions we are taking. We are going to be dropping decisions we are taking. So at the same time, if you can make use of the vital information we are dropping for you, definitely it's not how you will stay profitable. I can't be making millions. I am my platform, and if you are doing the right thing, you will not make millions. So that's just the gospel truth. So, like I said, if you want to see what the billionaire investors, when I give you good morning, my billionaire friends, if you want to see my billionaire friends, you have to join the billionaire community, which is Love World Crypto Smash Billionaire Community. Do you understand? So if you want to see Triakarian, you want to see Rock, you want to meet your honorable crypto pastor, you want to chat to us privately, you can just, you know what to do. Our website is there. Website is there, www.cryptobasetv.com, where you can register with us, see what you stand to benefit in the community is there. We teach fundamentals, we teach technicals, videos are available for you, everything is there. So it's left for you to just take this right decision now, because it's the best advice I'm giving to you. I told this in 2021 that I'm giving the best advice. Now I'm still repeating the same thing. This is still the best advice I'm giving in 2022. whatever you think is stopping you, you have to remove that spirit of procrastination and fight what is stopping you. I never knew I would get into the crypto space today, but I overcome the fear of investing. I've invested a lot of things, but when I knew crypto, I removed the fear, I put in the work, I focus. And again, thanks to also Tracker and who also shared a lot of ideas with me. You understand? He shared a lot of ideas with me, and look at us today. And thank God, even the bearish market was still making profits. So that's just it. Bearish market, bullish market, if you're a good trader, you will make profit from both ends. That is just the truth. There is no market you cannot make profits from. There's no time you cannot make profits on the market. It's just how you position yourself in the market. So that's that for today. So if you're really interested to join the Love Crypto community, join our community, you can send me, all of you have my number, you can send me a message and all. I'll put you through and I'll tell you what to do. And that's just it. Thanks again. So I think we're coming to the end of the meeting. Well, I think we're coming to the end of the meeting. Okay. So, Drakarian, it's in your hands to end the meeting. We appreciate you all for turning up, and we thank you all for turning up, and God bless you. Hope you all, I pray you all will have a successful week ahead and a profitable week. Thank you all, and God bless you. So, Drakarian, I think we can end the meeting now.
Yeah. We are done for the day.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone. Yeah.